Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Vectra podcast. We're back again with another rapid fire series. Today, we're going to be talking about Host ID, which is a great feature on the Vectra AI platform. I'm Zoe, and this is Gearoid. Gearoid, would you like to say hello?
Hey, nice to meet you. My name is Gearoid O Fearghail. I'm a senior product manager at Vectra, focusing on transforming the analyst experience so that you guys can spend less time in Vectra.
That's what we want. All right. Just to recap, rapid fire series is meant to be short and sweet. So we have three questions, 3 minutes each, and we're going to start the clock with our first question. What is Host ID?
Yeah, Host ID is a really smart technology that Vectra uses, whereby we can track any host that we see in your network, regardless of its IP address, and even if it changes basic foundational concepts within the host itself, by virtue of using a number of artifacts across the platform. So this means that even if an attacker is trying to evade detection by maybe using different IP addresses, we can still say, oh, the IPs have changed, but this is the same host. This is all activity from one specific host. And that way we can say all of this activity is much more concerning than it would be otherwise if they didn't have host ID to connect all these things together.
Yeah, absolutely. And that host is linked underneath an entity, right? It's what's
Exactly.
showcased on there. Okay,
The host is
great.
the entity, exactly, yeah.
Yes, yeah. So what does it do? You kind of touched in on this a little bit in
Yeah.
the previous section, but diving in, what does it actually do? What does it mean to connect these IP addresses?
It just makes it so much easier for the analyst to come in and say, oh, well, I'm seeing this host. Even if they've changed IP addresses, I know this is all the same activity. It means that we're tracking activity using our behavioral detections, not based on the behavior of some arbitrary IP address, which might be shared by 20 different hosts, but the specific activity by one host, even if they move around. There's an example we have whereby a customer had a machine that they found was problematic. They locked it down, they wiped it, it was all good. 6 months later, someone who was new joined the company. They were given a new laptop, they turn it on, and the new alert happens. And they actually could see it was the exact same host, even though you hadn't seen anything for 6 months, even though the whole thing had been
Wow.
completely wiped. We could
hmm
still track it back and say, with our host ID, this is the exact same machine.
So it's not only different IP addresses, but it's also like the time span too. Like it's 6 months. That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's awesome. All right. So what does this actually mean for security teams?
This means you have complete clarity and coverage and control over what cyber attackers are doing. It's great. It just means that you know when you come in, you can see exactly what's happening. And if you
hmm
need to respond to that attack, you can respond to the exact host that's involved, and you'll see anything that happens, anything future, any other future activity, it'll be
hmm
brought back up and we'll flag it again saying, oh, this guy is still active.
hmm
It means that anytime you want to see the activity by a host, you can see really easily all of the activity. It's brought together in our investigations platform, clearly labeling, oh, this is the host that we've seen for this. And it also means you can get really clear labeling as well with our really powerful EDR integrations or any other tool you're using. We can
hmm
pull in that name. So anytime you log into our platform and you're looking at a host, we tell you the name. You've given it yourself.
Yeah, this creates like a very seamless workflow as well for all security teams here. That's awesome. Okay. All right, stop the clock. That was really awesome, Harold. Thank you so much for talking us through Host ID. I think it's a very important feature on our platform. And just if you haven't checked us out already on our YouTube, we have a playlist of all our podcasts with threat briefings, with platform innovation videos. We just released a platform enhancement video if you guys want to check that out. We're also on Spotify too. So please stay tuned for upcoming episodes. And thank you so much, Garrett, for joining us or joining me on this podcast. All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you.